وغلقت أبواب الجحيم. The gates of the Jahannam will be closed. وصفدت مردة الشياطين. But the main huge devils of jinn will be chained, which is itself, these three things are great category for criminals, sinners to repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's unbelievable opportunity. Whoever loses Ramadan, he is loser more in other than Ramadan. Whoever lives a regular life in Ramadan. I met some person in a masjid in Pennsylvania today. We were talking about job, work, and then he said to me, every year I don't work in Ramadan. Before Ramadan I quit and I make interviews and looking for jobs starting after Ramadan. In Ramadan I always pray and read Quran, and that's it. That's his vacation, his annual vacation. He quit from the job in Ramadan. Look how he thinks, mashallah. So whoever loses Ramadan, he will lose the other 11 months. Whoever loses Ramadan, he will lose the other 11 months. In Ramadan, we have to search for the pleasure of the Almighty Allah. Day and time. Even when you sleep, you have to sleep according to the Sunnah. You have to mention the name of Allah before you go to bed. When you wake up according to the Sunnah. When you eat your meals, suhoor or iftar, that should be according to the Sunnah. Forget about cultures. Forget completely about cultures in Ramadan. Forget completely about superstitions. Just focus how to spend the last Ramadan in your life. Imagine just for a while that this is the last Ramadan in your life. And your target is the pleasure of the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's my humble, quick advice before I take your questions about Ramadan. We are less than 2 weeks, and then we will start the holy month of Ramadan. So whoever have question, just raise your hand and speak loudly and clearly, please. Loudly, clearly, and briefly. Okay? Yes. The sunnah is to mention the remembrance of Allah before you sleep. But there is special adhkar before sleep, like reciting the last three verses of Surah Al-Baqarah. لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وإن تبدوا ما في أنفسكم أو تخفوه يحاسبكم به الله, until the end of Surah Al-Baqarah, the last three. Reciting قل هو الله أحد قل أعوذ برب الفلق قل أعوذ برب الناس 3 times, and swiping the whole body by them. The adhkar of the sleep, بسمك ربي وضعت جنبي وبك أرفع إن أمسكت نفسي فارحمها وإن أرسلتها فاحفظها بما تحفظ به عبادك الصالحين باسمك أموت وأحيا. Another one. اللهم قني عذابك يوم تبعث عبادك 3 times. That's another one. There is many special adhkar before you get sleep. And then you sleep while having wudu. You make wudu especially to sleep. Okay? You sleep on the right side. Okay? You sleep with a good intention, nice intention in your heart. Mentioning Surah Al-Kafirun. The Prophet ﷺ said, whoever recites Surah Al-Kafirun, قُلْ يَا أَيُّهَا الْكَافِرُونَ لَا أَعْبُدُ مَا تَعْبُدُونَ وَلَا أَنْتُمْ عَابِدُونَ مَا أَعْبُدُ وَلَا أَنَا عَابِدٌ مَا عَبَدتُّمْ وَلَا أَنْتُمْ عَابِدُونَ مَا أَعْبُدُ لَكُمْ دِينُكُمْ وَلِيَ دِينِ. If you recite this sincerely from your heart, and then you pass away on the fitrah. You pass away on the fitrah on the tawheed, against the shirk. So reciting Surah Al-Kafirun before you sleep, that's something very important. So you have to search, you have to learn. It's not just, you have to learn. You have to educate yourself how to sleep on the sunnah, how to wake up on the sunnah, how to drink water according to the sunnah, how to wear your dress according to the sunnah. That's your job. That's your duty in your life. You're a Muslim. You have to educate yourself how the Prophet used to sleep, how he used to wear his clothes, what he used to say when he take off his shoes, everything. That's your duty in this life. That's more important than having your master and your PhD in chemistry or whatever, biology. That's the main job, the main duty, to learn how to live according to the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Question? Yes. Okay. When you wake up from your sleep, the sunnah is to say, Alhamdulillah alladhi ahyani ba'dama amatani wa ilayhi nushur. Alhamdulillah alladhi ahyani ba'dama amatani wa ilayhi nushur. And go make wudu and pray. That's the sunnah. Okay? Question, by the last question I would leave. So you have to be active and ready. Don't act lazy. I know that in a gathering like this, some students of knowledge, they are lazy. They say, let's see the other questions and listen to the question. And you might have, and when we finish, and I leave the masjid, 2, 3, 4, 5 brothers run behind me and ask questions. No, this is the sit down for question, not the parking lot. This is the sit down of question. If you have question, raise your hand and ask your question. Yes?
Sheikh, in regards to those who are sick and cannot fast during Ramadan, how do they feed? They feed a person every day, or can they wait till the end of the month?
Yes. Okay. Whoever sick, you're talking about the sickness, the permanent sickness, that they can't even make up the days. Okay. They will feed 2 meals per day, because the fasting person, he eats iftar and suhoor. So